The public's reaction to new abortion laws is already showing up at the polls.
We saw the public vote against abortion legislation in Kansas, and some special congressional elections are giving Democrats surprising wins.
Now, a new trend is emerging in tight races across the country, including right here in North Carolina. After the Supreme Court overturned Roe v. Wade, a number of states immediately started working on tougher abortion laws. Political commentator George Will says being pro-life has historically been a safe stance for Republicans because there was little chance any new restrictive laws could be enacted. But that has now changed.
Now, all of a sudden, they can pass them. And they're having their bluff called, as it were, by the new freedom. So I think prudence is taking over where posturing had been the preferred conservative stance.
As access to abortion is rallying voters, some of that prudence Will refers to includes the removal of abortion references from campaign websites. We're seeing that across the country, including the front page of Bo Hines' website. The Republican is running for North Carolina's 13th congressional district.
I believe that abortion is murder. Unequivocally.
Democrats have used Hines' response to abortion to campaign against him, but I pressed him further on that issue during the primary. Would you be open to the discussion of if a woman's been raped, a victim of incest, or if her life is in danger, for that still being a viable option, particularly early in the pregnancy?
Only if the woman's life is in danger.
Is there a point in the pregnancy, then, that you would say no if her life is in danger?
I think that any time the woman's life is in danger, and this goes back to my Christian core fundamental beliefs, that you protect the mother.
Hines' campaign tells me he maintains this same position today. What's the harm in that, leaving that part on his page, or even campaigning on it, saying, hey, I'm pro-life, but I do find this one exception as an opportunity to maybe win some of these unaffiliated voters?
There's no harm in it at all, and there's huge political jeopardy in ignoring that.
Will, who is pro-life, says that's because the majority of Americans, although at varying degrees, believe in abortion access.
I think we're going to settle down to a kind of temperate, centrist position. People have always denied you can't split the difference on abortion. Well, you can, actually. And European societies as different as Ireland and Finland and Portugal and have done so.
First of all, it's always great to get George Will's opinion on anything. So the North Carolina Republican-controlled legislature so far has taken no action on legislation since the Dobbs decision, but I say no new legislative action because a federal judge, at the request of Republican leadership, Liz, did reinstate North Carolina's 20-week abortion law. So we're just going to wait to see what happens in this fall election. Will they gain a supermajority? That they'll need if they want more restrictive abortion laws, as long as we have a Democrat, which we do right now, in Roy Cooper as governor.
All right, we'll see. Russ, thanks.